through every single detail, let alone the notes themselves, and wondered what this jury was thinking. Well, now we know from a hung jury, Jeremy, just 24 hours ago, to all of a sudden no longer hung, and now acquittal on the highest charge, RICO.
That's why I don't be going to the puffy parties. Nigga hug you from the back at the same time.
You have something huge coming up, which is a documentary about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Did he do it, right? I know you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
Man, he just defeated the RICO accusations. And now he's going all out for 50, prepared to face the man who has been relentlessly exposing him and even providing funding for a whole film about his demise. And 50 insiders claim, although he may present a bold front, he is now concerned about the repercussions he would have to deal with. Diddy was exonerated of the most serious charges against him, in case you missed it. He was found not guilty of extortion and RICO, which was a significant victory for him and a significant setback for the prosecution. There are currently just 2 counts against him related to illegal adult behavior, though not bad enough to keep him incarcerated for very long. According to one legal expert, Diddy will serve time or be near to it even if the Mann Act carries a maximum punishment of 10 years. His sentence may be as little as 15 to 21 months, according to sentencing guidelines. Therefore, Diddy is undoubtedly leaving. And Diddy has one goal once he sees the light of day: face 50 Cent, because the 50s have been teasing RICO like crazy ever since that hammer fell. Here I am keeping good company with a Drew Barrymore TV, and I don't have 1,000 bottles of lube at the house. 50 claimed to X after the FBI broke into Diddy's mansion in September 2024 and allegedly discovered over 1,000 bottles of lube stacked like trophies. He didn't stop there though. The ice skits followed. Diddy and Jay-Z are imprisoned and appear to be Sims characters receiving punishment. $50 even released the trailer for a complete Netflix-style documentary series called Diddy Do It. It seems as though that individual made a side gig out of ridiculing Diddy's demise.
Something huge coming up, which is a documentary about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Did he do it, right?
I
know you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
Additionally, 50 Double Down shared that people sheedlings with the phrase, "Damn, he did all that to go out like this." After Cassie's stunning testimony in May 2025, I shook my head. This is more insane than normal. Then he struck us with a cherub statue while yelling, "Diddy said in your mouth." As you can see, 50 has been involved in Diddy's case ever since he was imprisoned. And the reason he was struggling so much was that nobody ever believed he would escape. The roles have now been reversed. That acquittal is being capped by certain people. Rumor has it that Diddy may have taken another ploy, allegedly using hush money, purchasing silence, and lubricating palms. Plays as it always does. Prosecutors now pulled out all the stops during the trial, beginning with Cassie. She was the primary observer, claimed that she was coerced into doing inappropriate things at Diddy's alleged freak-offs. Remember the 2016 hotel hallway video too. You are aware of the one in which Diddy attacked Cassie. Even though he allegedly paid the hotel to hide that footage, it was still visible on the street. There is damage, and many could smell the script. In that apologetic video that was written by PR, that was Cleanup's image.
That video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it, I'm disgusted now.
The worst part is that Cassie claims Diddy raped her in their own living room in 2018. She said that Diddy placed trackers on her phone, followed her around at all times, and threatened to kill her if she spoke out.
One thing that stood out to me that she said was if she made the wrong face, the next thing I knew I was getting hit in the face. And she said he controlled almost every aspect of her life. He gave her essentially busy work, a to-do list, so he would know what she was doing at all times. If he couldn't reach her, he was incessantly texting her until someone went and checked to see where she was.
This is where the darkness increases. Cassie stated in her testimony that Puff coerced her into having sex with male co-workers, and Jonathan Audie and a man known as the Punisher had corroborated her account.
Instructions from him, but it was instructions from her, like specifically. Every time I did it, I had to in or around the outside of her box. Like so on the lips, everything, and to that degree on the outside of her.
And the recordings that were played in court were outrageous. Here's the twist though. That story was completely turned on its head by Diddy's lawyers, asserted that the women participated voluntarily and that everything was agreed upon. They claimed that these girls simply regretted it when the money stopped coming in, since it was billionaire freak lifestyle energy. A juror actually went on a press run discussing tapes.
Graphic images, videos, you heard very sexual and graphic details. What was that like, hearing that? And how did it impact how you viewed the case?
No, they were very graphic, and but I think overall, you know, we were looking at it from like one side, and it was definitely riveting and eye-opening.
What did you see on the videos? You know, the press wasn't able to see it in real time.
Yeah. No, I mean they were showing some of the. Well, I mean there was both the freak-offs and hotel nights, as they were called, from both of them. But it was.
What did they show in those videos?
They showed, well, again, you know, the defense and the prosecution showed different clips, so they were very selective. Like the prosecution was showing more, you know, just Cassie just sitting around.
The defense showed that?
The defense showed that, yeah.
Just her sitting around not engaging in activity?
Yes.
The prosecution, when you had to have your headphones on and otherwise, what were you seeing then?
There was activity, but I mean, it wasn't really.
Was it force?
No, it didn't seem forced. It was actually like pretty tame.
Really?
Yeah.
Did she?
It was just a lot of rubbing oil and stuff on there. It wasn't.
They pulled out. She was portrayed by Jane Doe as clout chasing, asserted that Kid Cudi's testimony was unimportant. Diddy's team claimed that the public misinterpreted the entire presentation, which was a freak show. In all honesty, some jurors may have believed it because Diddy's RICO allegation has been dropped as of right now. Rumor has it that he might soon be released on bond. Even after Diddy was exonerated of the RICO accusations, and 50 Cent, he continued to get jokes. 50 posted an AI-generated selfie of himself chuckling on Instagram as soon as the acquittal fell. Diddy beat the RICO, the caption reads. What a nasty boy. John Gotti was gay, and he liked him. He then made fun of Diddy's defense attorney by stating, "Hey shithead Puff. I warned that Jane wouldn't attend the appeal if he didn't continue to pay the rent. Because of your awful concluding remarks, Mark, many assumed you were working for me." As if that weren't enough, 50 is currently working on the Netflix documentary on Diddy's bizarre fallout and claims to be using the money it makes to help survivors. People are wondering what will happen now that Diddy has avoided the RICO accusations. Is he actually going to get away with it? Or are there going to be more charges? Do you believe 50 will maintain the same level of energy if he walks? Post your opinions in the comments section. Don't simply browse. Hit like, subscribe,